That's it right there. Hi family. So I'm bored. And we finna have dinner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook some sweet potatoes, jerk sweet potatoes. I'm gonna sear off some fish and make some blackened fish. And in case you want a little bit of pointers on how to do it, you can watch me as I do it. And I'll talk through it, and if anybody needs any information or anything, you can always call me. I'm gonna start with some peppers and onions, some diced sweet potatoes. I have some embellishment, and I also have my fish, which I'm gonna have blackened fish for me. Wife don't like spicy food, so I'm gonna make her some seared fish, and these are catfish. Okay, first thing, the easy thing to do, because it takes a little time. This takes 45 minutes usually to cook. 45 minutes to the hour. So you take some diced sweet potatoes, you peel them, you dice them, they're nice. Take your peppers and onions. I'm gonna add that to it, like so. Peppers and onions. And I got some seasoning. Some jerk seasoning. I'm gonna add some jerk seasoning to it. It depends on how you like. Some people don't like real spicy, so you don't have to add too much to it. A little more spice to it if you want. If you want it really hot, you can add some cayenne to it. It'd be nice. Or if you have some peppers, take a little bit of brown sugar, and you put the brown sugar with it. And we're gonna mix a little bit of embellishment oil. This embellishment oil has basil, it has olive oil, it has fresh parsley, fresh basil, and it has onion. Some people use shallot. You add that to it, and we're gonna mix it. I got an oven set at 350, so we're gonna cook it at 350 degrees. And usually it cooks 45 minutes. So I just want to mix all those ingredients together, get it to coat. So you mix it. Got your onions, your oils, your jerk, your sugars, and we mix that. Make sure you get it nice and coated. So we got a nice mix there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bake this off in the oven 45 minutes. So I got my oven heated. Put that in there. 45 minutes will be good to go. If it takes a little long, sometimes it takes an hour. I usually start off 45 minutes, that should be good. But if it looks like it needs a little more time, I'll give it 10 or 15 more minutes. And that'll be the longest thing. Usually that takes the longest time to cook. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep my fish. I got it seasoned already. I'm gonna prep it as far as searing it, because fish doesn't take long to cook. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook the fish later as the time gets closer for the potatoes, but I'm gonna sear it now. So in case you're not familiar with searing, you can see how I'm gonna show you how you sear fish or how you can blacken fish. So you pay close attention, we'll learn how to do that. So I got a flat skillet on here that I'm gonna use today. And this is a non-stick pan, so Really, you don't have to use any oil. I like to spray a little non-stick on there. But usually you don't want to use any metal on a non-stick surface, because if you scratch it, you're going to take the Teflon off, and then that can actually get into your food and contaminate your food, and you be eating Teflon. So use plastic or wood or rubber. If you got a rubber spatula, you can use that as well. I got a pan for my fish with a little embellishment on the bottom just to give it a little seasoning, a little flavor. And the key to searing, you want it to be hot, because you're not going to cook it very long. You just want the surface of the pan to be really hot, so that when it sits there and sears, it actually seals the juices in the fish, and you get a nice caramelization on color. And then you're going to sear that one side, and then we're going to put it off and we'll cook it later. So I'm letting this get hot. Usually you can tell when it's hot because you'll see the smoke rising off, and you know you can feel the heat. You don't want to put anything that you're searing on something that's lukewarm or just, well, it has to be hot to get the color and the effect you want. So we're going to do that. And let's get in there. It's almost there. And that's my catfish. Some people don't like catfish, so you can use whatever fish you like. Some people like sway, some people like flounder, some people like say grouper, whatever your salmon. Like my brother, he did salmon the other day. It was really nice. It came out good. So see, as you see how the skillet's hot like that, you see the smoke coming off. So you know it's hot now. So searing, it's an easy process. But a lot of people make a mistake and put the fish on there when it's cold. But you want to put it on there when it's hot. Like that. And so what we're doing is we're basically getting the color, and we're sealing the fish so that the juices stay in there and get you a nice color, so that when you bake it off, you only usually have to bake about 8 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes if you're not really sure with your oven. But this is what we're doing. We're gonna sear that. I got it seasoned on both sides. And it's for my brother Mike, because I know he was asking me about searing, so he'll see how I'm doing. So next time, which he looked like he did a really good job with his fish, but you sear your fish. Some of my nieces and nephews, I know they like cooking, so you learn how to do these processes. If you haven't done them before, you can practice them, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. The way to tell that your fish is getting good color, if you notice on the outsides of the fish how it's starting to get white, so you know you're getting good color now, because it's starting to get cooked. So you see it about so many seconds, and see, look at that, bang. So you got good color, your fish is nice and sealed, and so I can do the other ones. And it's the same process with the blackened fish. So you saw how it only took maybe 30 seconds. Don't take that long, so you don't have to sit it on that long. Blackened fish is a little smoky because you're trying to get color, but you want it to be dark or bronze. So I got my blackened fish going there. Put a little seasoning on the top. I'm a spicy food fan, so I like nice spice. So I'm gonna add a little more on the bottom of mine because I like spicy. I'm a spicy guy. Now you see that when you're blackening, you get more smoke because the seasoning that you use on there, it smokes and powder because it's got your powders and all that. So you're gonna get the darkening like that. But I wanted to get nice color. And like I said, you see the same thing. On the outside of your fish, you'll notice it gets white and it's starting to cook. So you know you're getting that sear that you want. Because the edges will look, it'll tell you by just looking. So, we look like we're about there. And see, there you go, blacken. Get some good color on there. Now, I've got my blackened fish that I'm gonna cook off later, but that's the prepping process so that when my potatoes are close to done, we'll be having blackened fish, some sweet potatoes, and I'll probably make some corn or something, some kind of veg. I got some mixed veg or something like that. And I'll be back with you later. Also, earlier today, me and my wife, we made a sweet apple pie, homemade. We took some apples, she peeled them, cut them up. I made them into a filling, pie filling, and we cooked it also. I'll show y'all what that looked like too when we get ready to eat dinner. Okay, so I'll come back with y'all later. All right.